You are
Thank you,
dismissed.
Yours. She'll take her leave.
Indeed. Joshua will too, and when he eventually gets outside, he will do the literal and metaphorical equivalent of letting his gut drop a little bit. Ah, tension.
Yeah, it's a little scary. It's like standing in front of a dragon.
I've sat in front of mob bosses before, but that doesn't make it any easier every time.
Really? You don't seem the type.
Oh yeah, I've had some talk with Russian mob, Italian mafia. Uh, I've been all over the place a little bit. I've had a few favors cashed. And he just sort of like hand waves, like mentioning anything any further.
There's more to you than meets the eye. I'm impressed.
Well, it can be hard to tell after my magnificent exterior hides so much.
Yeah.
Well, I think I probably need a stiff drink.
Yeah. I need to go home and change and
in the other area.
come to terms with some things.
As you walk out the mansion, the same driver is waiting for you near the car.
I'll probably have to pick up a van too, now that I think about it.
Um. Also, as you walk out, you can hear just after you the man from the other Damien. There's two Damien. Should have
Yes, Smoker Damien.
worked better with that. Human Damien
Mhm.
walks out.
Joshua will kind of stop and turn as he's about to enter the car and kind of turn around to that one. Is he like heading our way or avoiding us? What's he
No,
doing?
it's not avoiding. He seems to be thinking.
Joshua will go up and approach him. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hello.
Joshua will kind of like hold out his hand and go, name's Joshua.
He will look at your hand for a bit before shaking yours, Damien.
Damien, nice to meet you. So he Joshua will just like scratch the back of his head a little bit awkwardly and kind of go, so what's your deal? I mean, I don't know anything about you yet.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like
That's
you're a little caught up in this too.
your prince as friends, and well, I was asked to help you all on this little predicament.
Oh, so we're going to be working together then?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I'm working on the same case, but I'm more of an enforcer than an investigator.
Right, I'm seeing a lot of that going around. What kind of things do you do? You don't seem well, weird, I should say. Maybe that's rude.
No, that's not. That's quite a compliment, actually, for me at least. Thank you. I'm reluctant to divulge anything about me. Sorry, but I have had bad experience with your kind before.
Well, if you don't want to get specific, I don't mind. I'm just sort of curious what you might be. I haven't seen a whole lot of things out there, and well, it's always interesting to, I don't know, learn something new.
Hmm. Well, I'm a friend for now, I guess. Not your enemy, that's for sure. Oh, sorry.
Smoking's a bad habit.
I know that's maybe the least likely thing to kill me.
I understand that feeling. Well,
Well.
maybe if you're working with us, we'll see firsthand what you can do then. Maybe we can be friends too.
Well, it would be more safe for me to pair up with you, but I don't really know in you. But I don't know.
Well, if you have any sort of plans and you want to work with us directly, I can give you my number.
I mean, sure, I don't have any plan right now, really. I'm just being introduced to all this mess, and I'm not really versed in vampire law. Ah, shit, I'm not supposed to say that a lot, right?
Uh, yeah, maybe keep it on the down low.
Well, yeah, so that's that. All I know is that people are dying, and that's not good for me
Right.
and for my
Not really
career.
good for anyone.
No, not
I'm
really.
meant to it.
Well, also not a fan of people weaponizing vampires. Again, sorry.
Let's
Um,
go ahead.
hmm?
Oh, go ahead. You were about to.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, sure, I guess we could work together as long as you don't try to grab a bite out of me.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, well, that's easy to say right now, but I know you can be in the middle of fights.
Well, I can promise you, if we get that desperate, I'm probably gonna not stick around for lunch.
Yeah, that may be wise. I mean, last time one of you tried to do it, he vomited back.
Ugh,
Don't know if it's
nasty.
insulting.
Wonder how that happens.
I don't know. All I know that it was quite painful. I'd rather not have that again.
Let's see. I suppose it would probably be something like wits empathy to like maybe detect if this is a true or false statement.
Yep.
I'm probably not gonna succeed. Oh, hey, 2 dice total, 1 success.
I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Okay.
Huh. You don't manage to read him quite enough. There's
Mhm.
maybe he's joking, maybe not. You don't really know.
Right. Still, you're an interesting guy. And Joshua will give his number over to him. And if he wants to share his back, that'd be good too.
Yeah, sure. You will. You can immediately see with your level of technological savvy.
Yeah.
It's a burner phone. Not a good one, too.
He might notice that mine is a burner as well.
Do me with sympathy +1. So just wits.
Hey, another success.
This guy is a schemer. You can tell he has the same. Unless you and him both share some quirks. It's
Mhm.
very subtle, but the way of like putting on a show to trying to let to leak as little as possible. Um, yeah, some experience subterfuge, that's for sure.
All right. And could I get a single point of willpower for indulging in questioner?
Yes, you can.
There we go. Aha! I'm back to 1 willpower. I had to know.
Well, would you like a condition?
Sure, let's take it.
Alright. Well, say hello to your old friend Obsession.
Obsession. What is Damien?
Yeah.
Alright. I believe that is -1s to all rolls.
No, it's you lose a 10 again quality on all rolls not related to your obsession, but you gain a 9 again on rolls related to your obsession.
Got it. Alright, that'll be fun.
Yep. In the student say, well, I guess I'll see you around. I don't know. I have to
Well,
think about this.
catch you tomorrow night, maybe. We'll see what we can turn up.
Alright. It doesn't say. Well, you have my number.
Alright.
Driver is actually waiting for Joshua. You can Celine and Ivan if you can see he seems to be a bit impatient. But
Well, no, I'm supposed to have my own driver. I assumed I was waiting inside to set up the ride.
yeah, sorry, I already you have your own driver. I forgot. Yeah. So yeah, as soon as
That'd
you
be a real dick move. I'll make it up to you. Here's a
Yep.
here's a group car.
Nope. It's a kind of average car this time, like a rental. It seems to be to have called you some sort of like an Uber, something like that. It's actually a little pretty woman when you enter that's behind the wheel. She just saying, "Hi, good evening, sorry."
Okay.
So, where to?
Alright, I'll give her the address.
Sure. And she will begin to drive you back here, and we're just closing with Celine, and where's Joshua going to sing? Well, car, I guess.
Yeah, indeed.
You have your own driver. If you want to say anything to her.
Celine would probably want to return to get her vehicle unless they moved it for her.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Right, so we both got to do the same kind of thing here.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go to Lucian real quick.
Ahoy, hoy.
Lucian, what are you
Yep.
doing? You're in a cemetery. Night.
Well, in this case, Lucian will decide to have a look around the cemetery while he's there.
All right. For what?
Why? Okay, as I was saying, basically anything really. Could be something interesting, could be something weird, could be something dangerous. You never know with cemeteries these days.
So you're cruising for danger.
Yeah, just something interesting.
All right. Do me roll me 4d10, please.
Oh, got it the wrong way around.
Yeah, that's one success. That's enough. You manage to find that there's some people that are actually in the cemetery. There, two, one. Ah, sorry. Fuck. One
No
woman one young woman, probably like even teen, um, in a big coat. She seems to be looking at a fairly recent monument, and there's a rather bulky man accompanying her. He's in a plain shirt, even though it's late at night in winter, he should be freezing. Maybe he is. They both seem to be human, but their big guy seems to be on the lookout, and the girl seems to be investigating something on the monument. You can do me a perception check. Uh, the woman seems to be investigating a little a little wooden effigy that seems to be in shape of a vaguely humanoid shape. Seems to have been left recently as an offering on the tomb. It's very out of place. People only brings flour, usually.
Well, I will, well, peek in from where I am standing whilst still remaining distance.
You can do me dexterity stealth roll.
Hey, what was that?
You can do me a dexterity stealth roll. Your obfuscate will not work as people are not, well, you are not expected to be here. And I don't think, what's your level of obfuscate?
Just one.
Yeah, it's not going to work against them.
I'll spend a willpower on this.
You manage to stay hidden behind the tombs. They seems to be investigating the scene around the monument for a bit. And if you just wait and look to them without interacting with them, they take the little wooden figurine and they actually they look kind of worried, and they seems to be heading out of the cemetery.
Do I hear them speaking?
Do me a wits perception check.
Would my acute senses factor here?
You have a quick senses as well. Yes, they would. Yes, you can hear the man saying, "So, is it like what is it?" And you can hear the woman saying, "It's. I think it's. Yeah, it's mark of mourning. That's not good. But they're going to strike again soon." And the man say, "Well."
Give me a sec.
Hmm? What? What did he say? Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Anyone?
Who you talking to?
Oh. Anyone? Like, I didn't hear what Az said.
I didn't
They
either.
said, they said, "Oh, give me a sec." Alright. Well, we'll go to Ivan until he comes back. Alright?
Okay.
Ivan, so you went to see the psychic first, right?
If it's 10 o'clock, then yes.
Yep, we're gonna switch music. With this one. Sure. All right. You manage to arrive in front of the shop. It's quite tacky. You can see there is something. There is crystal on display. You can see little bit of. You have one dot in occult. You can see symbol that seems to be, well, occult in nature. You don't know if it's bullshit or actual. Of if any of those have actual power, but it seems to be, well, at least widely used and sometimes used in real occult rituals. That's not the one I wanted.
And back. Sorry about that.
Uh, just to finish the scene, then, the man says when she said this was a sign of mourning and they were gonna strike again, the man replies with a deep sigh. Well, this was to be expected. They took they took Janet last month, so I just can't deal with this anymore. And they seem to be they fall both dead silent as they exit the cemetery.
Yeah. Time to play the role of a stalker and a stalkweb.
All right. But first, we switched to Ivan for just quickly for his psychic meeting. Ivan, as you enter the shop, you can see that there is. Fuck me.
I always say maybe later.
You. Uh, yeah, so you can see Madame Slay coming to greet you.
Hello, I believe we talked on the phone.
Yes, hello. She extended her hand.
I'll shake her hand.
You can see that she shivers a bit. And
Yeah,
she
it's
looks.
cold out tonight.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. So, come to my office. I believe we want me to discuss. You're trying to find someone, right?
Yes.
Alright. She escorts you to her office. It's almost very formal and plain at the same time. There is a desk and one chair for, well, two chairs for the people to sit in. The room itself does not have any window. It does have. It is currently lit by a light bulb, but there is a two or three candles, scented candle, just slowly burning in on a coffee table. And she sits in her chair and say, "All right, tell me all about it."
Their name was Emil. Last seen about 40 to 50 years ago.
Oh my!
How would you tell me something about it? You are the psychic, after all.
I'll need you to relax first. You're very tense. I feel very bad vibe coming from you. You need to just let out of any negative emotion you could have. Can you do that for me?
Sure.
Do me a wit sympathy roll.
It's literally the last roll I made.
Again,
Same as before. 2.
she seemed to be uneasy. Not. Yeah, there's a feeling of unease in her. She seemed be not confused, but a mixture of slight confusion, unease, and maybe a bit of worry. But she's trying to push that in the back of her mind, as you can see.
Okay.
She say, "All right, when you're ready, just give me your hand."
Alright, before I give her my hand, I do that thing that when you think your hands are sweaty or something like that, you rub it on your pants or something like that.
Yeah.
But I do it really hard to create a little bit of friction heat, so that when I grab her hand again, it's not, super cold.
You know, for experience, it's not going to work.
It's not going to work for a long time, but it might give my hand enough warmth that it's not,
Maybe.
like, dead as a corpse. And then by the time that becomes noticeable, her own heat from her own hand will have warmed my skin enough that it just doesn't, register.
Yeah, sure. She takes your hand into hers, and you can hear her begin to breathe in, breathe out, breathe into the nose, out of the mouth. All right. She closes her eyes and she said, "Now tell me again about this man that you searched."
Again, name
Emil.
was Emil. Was around these parts about 40 to 50 years ago. Worked on a government project.
Government. Take away strong. Let's see. That's. What is your connection to him? I don't feel any.
They have something that I want, and I need to find them.
Something that's an information, not an actual physical object. Can sense it. He's quite old by now. Yeah, he's not dead. No, not yet. Still in town. Not far from where you live. Downtown. She seemed to struggle a bit and say, "There's something with you, Val. Something else. Something not right."
I did just experience a very important death, so maybe that's what you're picking up on?
Maybe. I guess you can do with sympathy.
Again.
+1.
Another 2.
For the first part, when she told you about Emil, she was, from what you could guess, she was cold reading you.
Yeah.
But now
That's
she
what I said
seemed-
she would probably be doing.
Yep, but now she seems to be very disturbed. But genuinely disturbed. She's trying to keep her composure, but she's not very good at it.
Well, when you're cold reading somebody, you're looking for cues from them, and I have no cues because my body doesn't react to anything she says.
Yeah. She said, "I'm sorry. honey, but there's something wrong with you. Something missing.
Okay. What does that
Some-
mean?
Not sure. I never seen something like this. I never sensed something like this. You're just a second. I need to check something. I
13, that's not a lucky number. It turns out I'm full of shit and I have no idea what I'm talking about.
She opened her eyes and I can't sense anything. As nothing.
What, like, I'm not here, that sort of thing?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say, but I think this death you talk about, it's still weighing heavily upon you.
I mean, sure, but at the same time, I didn't come here for therapy.
I know, but I don't know. It should have worked.
What should have worked?
I sense it should have picked something up, but I sensed him, but you, on the other end, no, I didn't sense any. Well,
I'm gonna pull out my phone. Since I'm apparently only holding onto her with one hand. I'm gonna pull out...
she let go of your end.
Okay,
She
and I
did.
pull out Google Maps, and I go to Crancy Tower, and I like expand it a little bit, and he said, "You said nearby where I live. Can you point to a specific area, maybe even a generalized area?"
Yes. Let me see. Check the phone on Google Map and he is near the old castle. Goes there every now and then.
Okay.
You might want to search in the area.
Okay, so here's the thing, and I tried to tell you this over the phone before. I have a private investigator that I've hired, or will be hiring soon, that is going to be looking into this.
So
I would be willing to pay you extra if you would help him more directly.
sure.
Alright,
I've worked with the police before.
sure. But I'm going to need you to come with me to meet him first.
Why don't you give me his number?
Oh, because I'm literally going to meet him in like, I don't know, 40 minutes.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I need to close shop.
I will give you a rather large pay increase.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
we're working. I mean, first consultation is usually free, but that's
Right, okay. Here, how about this? How about this? What do you usually get paid to consult with the police?
about, well, that depends on the case, but it's sort of amongst 3,000 euros.
Alright. And what do I need to roll to determine if she's bullshitting me? I mean, more so than a psychic that I've gone to talk to. At least this is a relative thing that I might have some
you
sort
kind
of
of know
knowledge.
rich people. You kind of know rich people, how they spend their money, and might be accurate. Like, it's kind of ripping off someone, but there
Okay,
seems to
so
be-
conceivably she's highballing me then.
yeah,
3,000, she said?
maybe.
Alright. Where's the nearest ATM at? I ask her.
Down further on the left.
If you are willing to come with me just to the ATM, I will give you that much money up front.
She arc an eyebrow and say, "That must be something really important you want to."
If it wasn't
Yes.
important, would I not go see a psychic about it?
Yes, but usually people try to reconnect with people that have disappeared.
Yes, people
Sometimes
seeing a
on the
psychic
call.
for these things are usually desperate people, so that should go to tell you how much I'm looking for a thing.
I will. I'll come with you.
And if I pay you, I expect you to come with me to see the detective.
Do me a persuasion, presence persuasion +2 because
Would it-
she does love
Alright.
money.
Yeah, everyone loves money.
Everyone loves money. Money is great.
Earn capitalist and your money, rabble, rabble, rabble.
1 success.
Very well. I'll come.
Alright, well, close up your shop quick. We gotta get on and move on.
Hold on, I have to take my coat first. It's very chilly outside.
So I've heard.
To get my shawl. Oh no, I have to feed the cat first.
Yeah, like being
Quickly
stuck behind old people going upstairs.
Quickly back to Lucian. Do me another dexterity stealth roll. -1. They seem to be on the lookout for something. Hello? As?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Heard you for a second there.
yeah, I'm here.
Back to you. I need you to make a dexterity stealth roll -1. Because
Okay, I'll just
the couple
spend a
seem to
VT
be
on
on
this
the
one
lookout.
instead.
Sure. And they actually they wander the street a bit. There's not talking. Both of them are, as I said, on the lookout, but you're sneaky enough to stalk them in a very Nosferatu fashion. You see them going into both of them into public toilets.
Okay, I will.
Both of them on the men's side. They have doors. They open the door, quickly look behind them, and shut it down. What do you do?
Yeah. First, I will wait for him to go in before I do my next move, and
You wait for what to go in?
have they already entered?
Yes. I said they shut the door behind them.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. First, I'm gonna do things the old-fashioned way and try to peek in through the windows discreetly as possible.
There are no windows. It's public toilet. There's not like there's a minimum of privacy, a minimum, but still.
Hey, did you say public toilets?
Yep. Except public toilets.
Oh, I guess I'll just try to put push my push my ear up against the door and see if I can hear anything.
Do me your perception roll. There's someone snoring in there.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. I will. Okay, this is probably going to land me on a few watch lists, but I'm going to take a peek under the door.
Again, It's a front door to enter. There's people don't go to the toilet to be spied on, so you'll need to slightly open the door, but there's no way to see inside.
Alright, I'll try to gently open the door whilst under the cover of obfuscate, so at least I don't get recognized in the future.
You open the door and you hit with a smell of old piss and, well, shit. There doesn't seem to be anyone except for a homeless man sleeping in a sleeping bag.
Yeah, looks. See. Okay, I will try to discreetly have a look around. We'll try not to disturb the sleeping homeless man.
Sure, you managed to find, well, that someone clogged the toilets. One of them, actually. There's quite a lot of very rude tags in one of the stalls, but aside from the man, there doesn't appear to be anyone. The sink is out of soap, also.
Can I try to roll anything to pick something strange up?
Well, you can try. Do me a wits perception roll. Yes, there is a swastika in one of the carved into one of the stall. Except from that, this really happened to be an ordinary public bathroom. Well, it's quite filthy, but then again, it's public toilets. And there are also a homeless man sleeping in it.
Well,
Fortunately, you don't have to breathe. So, you know.
luckily I don't have a digestive reflex either.
Yep.
Well, before I take what I have and leave, I might as well get a nibble from the homeless man, because, yeah, beggars can't be choosers.
Alright. How many vitae do you take?
I think I'll take 3.
Alright. He moans in pleasure while he's in his sleep. It's not the best vitae you ever got, but still blood. Still good, but you've had better.
Well, I'm nearly at the max, so I'm not going to argue there. Alright, now I leave the toilet. I give my nose a break.
And with that, we'll go back to Ivan, which has big plans. Ivan, the psychic, brings you to the ATM and seems a bit surprised to see you pull out this amount of money. That's... How many dots do you actually have? I think you're 4th of a month. That's still fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Has it been a month since I burned for that other thing?
Nope.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Because instead of, using that that dot for anything else, I've just been waiting for it to come back, because I have no reason to put it anywhere else.
Your allowance hasn't come yet.
That's fine. 4 dots is still able to pull that amount out of an ATM.
Still, yeah. I'm just keeping track of how much you...
4 dots is still in the million, so...
Yep.
I'm fine. That's still walking around money.
Yeah. Then...
I could get addicted to loot boxes. I could get addicted to loot boxes and still not be in a problem.
Yeah. Who doesn't get addicted by loot boxes?
Right, I'm just saying, I could get a gambling addiction and still not get into a problem with money yet.
Sure.
So
What
yeah,
do you do with those shiny?
shiny what? I mean,
My,
I give her the money, and then we proceed to the Elephant Club.
very well. She seems very much eager to follow you.
Right.
Just for information, once Joshua and Celine go back to the vehicle, what are they actually going to do? Because they might end up at the elephant too.
She's gonna go back to the vineyard to check up and see if Simon has been collected yet.
Yes, he has.
She will, I guess, very quietly and thoughtfully clean up after him staying there, and try not to let it sit too badly.
All right. And what's Joshua doing?
I'm probably mixing between a bit of information gathering and a bit of getting something to eat.
Hmm.
So one of the first things I want to do is actually call up Nassim. I'm going to send a message to come outside with a laptop if he has one, or his phone.
Sure, and you gain a bit for requiring his. No, you don't get a bit for. You can call him up, but requiring his involvement is up to me to. You just say I require him to be involved, but you want to do something very. Yeah, you have already something in mind, apparently. Do me.
Okay.
Yeah, because it can be anything from someone give you a description to enter to they come back to you because they want more. It's
Right.
yet. Um,
Okay.
but
So that's if
do
you
me
press
a
them. But right now I'm calling him. I'm pulling him up because I want to use his tech devices in
do me
connection.
a manipulation intimidation because you did threaten him and his family.
Mhm. Oh, hey, look, I still actually don't have intimidation. Also, I don't have.
You poor nerd.
Don't reroll tens.
You
Uh,
poor nerd.
and the entire point of this is to try to get try to get willpower. But if I can't actually get it out of him, well,
It's not
I'm
one of
rolling
your
one
angle.
dice here because I don't want to burn willpower. It works.
Well, yeah, you managed to curse him out of his apartment.
All right. So I draw him at the back alley. I of course have like the little mask on, just covering my face.
He has a
Good. I'm glad to
shitty
see you here.
Dell uh, laptop with him. So,
That'll
what do you
do.
want? What do you want with me?
Take a seat right there, and I'll go ahead and take a seat in the other way. I need that laptop, and I'll go ahead and start hooking it up to my phone and start using it to look for information through it.
What kind of information?
Uh, I'm looking up details on that clinic, who owns it, where they might connect to, and then trying to maybe access those things once I find the targets that I'm looking for.
You can do me an intelligence investigation, or use your contacts in the dark web.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and add extra one then for the contacts then.
Nope.
Oh wait, or just roll intelligence investigation.
I mean, contacts work like you. If you want information, you do a social role with them, and depending
Okay.
on the ratings you have, they can answer some of your question or give you information relevant to their field of activities.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go with that social roll. What should I roll to start asking questions about these weird murders and people who own these places and how they intersect?
Uh, hmm. This is probably you can use a manipulation computer. Sorry, roll,
Manipulation computer. All right.
and this information is dangerous. Well, not dangerous, but hard to get. So,
Indeed, but I'm using a proxy.
yep. No, that's you have to convince the right people to
Oh, of
let out
course.
your information. So it's gonna be a
Let's
minus
see.
2.
All right, so it's gonna be a -2. I have 9 again normally when it involves computers. How does that interact with no 10 agains?
Nothing against, no nine against.
Okay, no extra dice. -2. Got a moderate pool here to begin with. I have 2 points of contacts if that counts for anything in any favor, or if that's just the amount I get.
uh, yeah, go to from -2 to -1.
Okay, so -1 total. Submit. Ah,
Unfortunately, no one seems willing to talk to you unless you got money.
and I just don't happen to
In
have any.
cryptocurrency, yep, and you don't have any.
So I might just have to shift back to my own investigations to try to find this out. And in the meanwhile, I'm like half entertaining Nasir, just kind of going, uh, only doing this so nobody notices me. There's some bad stuff going out there. Probably want to keep an eye on which clinics you go to. Some of them are a little bit dangerous. Free advice from me.
Yeah, and some people are also think traveling, honest working citizen out of their home at night.
Has any of that happened around here?
Is Joshua that oblivious to sarcasm?
Yeah, he totally is. Like, while he's in the middle of this, like, he doesn't even look up. He just, like, generally, like, just keeping the conversation going, just prodding the question.
Is
It takes,
looking
like,
at
a
you like
minute to laugh.
Nassim doesn't seem to be in laughing mood. Doesn't seem to be comfortable talking with you or even being near you.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and, do that investigation roll, if that's good.
Yep, but it's probably going. I'm not going to say any number, but it's going to be multiple rolls. 'Cause
Okay.
it's
What are we gonna do here? Intelligence investigation, or was it something
yes,
else?
intelligence investigation.
Okay.
No bonuses.
Doesn't involve cryptography, so I'm just gonna do some looking.
Yep.
Any penalty.
No, none.
Okay. 3.
Even if you spend an hour just digging through layers and layers of information, most of them irrelevant to the subject you search, like history of the different clinics and hospitals in town. No, nothing really interesting.
No Google, buyer records, purchase records, property, come on.
No,
Meanwhile, I'm literally probably just speaking technobabble to Nasir at this point and making his head spin.
it's Nassim.
Nassim, yeah. Second hour?
Sure, if you want to, but Nassim is getting more and more anxious. You can hear his heartbeat going up and up and up and up. And you already
I'll
have
kind
a
of like
test.
dart my eyes up to him and go like, if you want to leave your laptop here with me, go get yourself a coffee or something.
I don't want to leave my laptop with you.
Well, I don't want your laptop. Look at how terrible it is. Where'd you get this? Like 1990? Come on, when's the last time you upgraded?
It's from my work.
Ah, it's even worse. Of course they're not going to upgrade anything. God. You know what? I swear, I'm going to bring you a better laptop.
Your present socialize -3.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Presence, socialize, -3. That puts me to 1 die, but, anything's possible.
Yep. What do you know it? It doesn't seem grateful.
Well, that's my attempt for human empathy for the hour. Let's go ahead and see what I actually dig up
I
on
too
keeping
am
this
human.
conversation.
Too are you, you fellow human being. You simply don't find anything.
Ah,
It's filled with malwares and top of that, and
how could
making
you let it
things.
get to this point?
It's probably you.
I know half of this is from me, but where's the other half coming from?
And we're gonna switch to Josh. Ivan. Ivan. Get elephant. Change music. You managed to get inside the club without too much worry. The bouncer seem might need a little bribe because when he's well not a little bribe, but he seems surprised at this old ass lady that's clearly not a regular. Yeah, $1. It's okay. Um, Other than that, it lets you in. There's quite a lot of people. You never saw the club full, I guess, but it's not full right now. But it's a little sea of just humans just swaying, dancing, drinking. You manage with a bit of search to find the PI. You are just sitting in one alone in one booth. Just he seems to be drinking
A whiskey drink?
a whiskey coke. He looks around him and just seems to wait. But an 100% comfortable. Still has a coat on. What do you do?
I mean, the old woman's with me, isn't she?
Yep. And she too doesn't seem to be very comfortable here.
That's fine. I don't
She's
need him
like,
to be comfortable.
oh, this music, it's so loud.
Kids today, am I right?
That fever.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make my way over to him.
He looks at you and say, "You're if this is taken, if it, he looks at the psychic and say, hello.
Yes, I believe you're waiting for me.
Ah, well, sure, take a seat."
I sit down.
He extends his hand to you,
I'll
and
do the same thing where I rub my hand on my pant leg and I'll reach out to shake him.
doesn't seem bothered. He doesn't extend his hand to the psychic, he just nods his head.
Clearly, you two seem to know each other.
I know her. Reputation.
And what is that reputation?
I'd rather not get rude.
That's fine. She's been paid already. You be rude.
No, I'll rather talk about your case.
Well, I mean, she's gotten herself involved in the case so far, so...
Are you serious?
I am. That's why I want to know what you know about her.
I have my own opinions about her, and Psychic seems to sneer and say, "And what is that opinion?" You're just a villain, in my opinion. Just
I'm sorry, did you
getting
say the
profit
word
off
villain?
yeah. You're giving false information to people in desperate need of help. and you're just sucking on the money. Nobody. You're a sort of vampire for me, sucking on people's misery. And the psychiatrist saying, "That's fine. I'm not expecting you to trust me, though. I've dealt with this my whole life. If you don't want to believe, that's your choice." The case, right?
Wheels and the Leg Man, Sundays at 5. Alright, well, I'm gonna look at either of them and say, well... Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the PI, and I'm gonna give him the same information that I gave her.
That's not a lot to work on.
I know it's not.
Said he was working with the government.
He was. Project Delta.
Project Delta. Never heard of this.
40 to 50 years ago, you might not have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, what is your going rate?
It's about for this kind of thing. I'm not sure I can go full time, but
If you were able to go full-time, what would your full-time rate be? If I had your undivided attention.
2,000 for the old case.
Okay.
Well, 2,000. Well, we can. I can, if I don't find anything, or if this is very gone cold before the end of the month.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you. I will pay you 3,000 to make this your priority. On top of that, and I looked at both of them, I am offering a $25,000 reward. Per day, that reward will decrease. And I will only be paying one of you that reward, the one that finds them and brings me to them.
Look, if you want to, I'm not taking bribes.
This isn't a bribe, this is an enticement.
This is yes, but this is contrary to my
Also,
work ethic.
how is it a bribe? Explain. Before you get into your moral outrage, how is that a bribe when it's
not a
actually
moral
payment?
outrage. I'm not playing game with a fake psychic.
It's not
working
really a
with-
game. If you're as good as you say you are, then you should just be able to find them before a psychic that you said has no skill should be able to. It's not a game. It's also by your own standard free money at that point then, right?
I won't take that. That's not tax deductible. I could get in trouble for that. I will. Give you
Okay,
my
how
own-
about this? I will pay you tax free. I'm allowed to give at least a $25,000 gift.
You don't really need to. I'm perfectly fine working for my usual rate. You offer will have my full intention.
Look, it is very important to me that this person be found as quickly as possible, and I am just trying to
understand.
incite you to find them as
understand
quickly
that,
as
but-
possible.
I have ethics in my work. I will find it as soon as possible if I can.
Ethics,
But-
scruples. I need not these things. I need a person that will get the job done.
Look, I have 30 years of experience, of work experience behind me. I am more than capable of doing this. But I cannot do miracle because it's cold. It might have been under German occupation.
40 to 50 years ago? No.
Yes.
The end of the war was before then.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, 2000. I thought we are in 2000. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're counting on the American education system to have failed me, but I can do simple math, if not
Yeah, no.
historical knowledge.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But yeah, it's post-war, so I just warn you, there's very little chance of this going anywhere. I'm willing to take the case. I need to sign a contract with you. I don't need that. This is going to make the fiscal department just going down my ass if I do that, right? So
Fine. 3,000 as agreed then.
3,000. I don't work for 3,000. I work You didn't let me finish, but I was 2,000.
No, I let you finish. I agreed that I would pay you 3,000 to make it your priority. I understand you said it would already be your priority, but I want your full attention. I want you to be able to pay for the things
Alright.
that happen along the way as well.
All right, I'll put in tax deductible work asset, I guess. All right, I'll do it. I'm intrigued.
Just classify it as work expenses.
That's what I said. Yes, I'll do it. Need to. Well, I'll just need to forward you a contract.
All
I'm
right.
going to begin to look at the case. We just need you to sign it and send it back to me.
As soon as possible. Send it to me as soon as possible.
All right. I'll probably send it when I get back home.
All right. I'll wait for it.
Oh, is that all? Oh yes, my number. Well,
I have
my
your
code.
number already.
Yeah, you have a member of my office, not my.
Oh, you don't have
work
set up to an automatic redirect?
No. He gives you his work phone number.
Wouldn't that not be his office?
No, it was his landline in his office.
All right,
Like,
fine.
he has
I put it on the
portable-
phone.
Yeah, he has a cell phone for work.
All right.
And say, all right, well then I'll go home and begin to work as soon as I can.
All right. Thank you. Good meeting. As
Yes.
soon as you have the contract sent to me, I will forward you the money.
All right. I'll. My payment information are in. Will be forwarded to.
Right.
You have a good night.
You as well.
And it looks a psychic with just kind of hatred and seems to. He doesn't even know that at this time. Just
Right.
she pretends. She seems to be thinking on her high horses, and she's just very dignified in her disdain.
Well, when he leaves, I turn to her and I say, "Well, that reward still applies to you. If you get to, if you find this person
Of course.
before he does, and I will know if it's the other person or not. So no trickery. That reward is still on the table for you."
Of course, there. I know this is very important for you. Don't worry. This kind can be stubborn, but sooner or later I have to accept the truth. And with that, she'll take your leave and wishing you good night.
You have a good night as well.
So, what will I even do now?
I mean, I don't really want to hang out at the Elephant Club, so. I mean, if I had any further leads myself, I'd go investigate those, but I don't.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna go back to the tower and go to bed. Because I have not had a full night's sleep in a long time.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna make up for some lost time. Because I was awake for 3 days straight.
Yeah. And that's pretty stressful for you. Celine, what is Celine doing?
Okay, so I think after I've taken a moment to recompose myself, I'll go out to the Barrens and see if I can find something to eat.
Sure. How do you proceed to do
I think I'll go to since I do have dirty like sheets and things, I'll go to a 24-hour laundromat to do laundry and see if there's anybody there that I can chat up.
that? You can do me manipulation, socialize, roll. Need -3. 2
Can
because
I?
in the Baron, and 1 because their people are sick and
Oh,
don't need any
um,
rest.
can I also add my appearance, my striking looks?
Of course.
Mm, I'll roll to see.
Okay.
No.
Okay. -3 it is.
Yes, there is man or woman. Yeah, probably because it's a woman about your age that has come to clean bed sheets that looks like kids' bed sheets. And countless, well, not countless, but other numerous
Okay, sorry about that.
clothes.
So there's a woman about my age or so?
Yeah. She seems to be a mother. She has kids' clothes and bed sheets that she's getting washed.
Oh God.
I know. What are you going to do about it? You try to have a nice conversation.
Yeah, I'll be polite and friendly. I can't on a mom with kids.
That's very sweet.
I guess I will, just. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna go stretch my legs while these dry.
Oh, wait,
Just
yeah. Let's take some time here. But, it's not the worst place in town. I mean, the dry are pretty hot, but you do the job.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna just read my book here. Just, a little
Okay.
bit of silence.
All right.
You have,
Yeah, I
you
bet you could probably use some of that.
you have a good night.
You too. Uh, then she'll, I guess, try to find a gas station if she's probably got about an hour for the dryer.
Yep.
So maybe search at a gas station.
Sure, you can do another roll like that one.
Sure.
I'm gonna see if your merits apply this time. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Also, unless you do something terribly inhuman before the end of the session, you have a justification to buy immunity if you want to.
To buy what?
Humanity.
Humanity. Okay.
You
Um,
choose not to harm someone of a blood.
yeah. Shoot. I don't have quite enough XP for that, so I'll have to get creative on beats then.
It's only 2 XP.
Right.
We're not far from it.
I need 2 more beats then. So. Okay, but let me try. Aha! I was successful.
Yeah, you managed to find a gas station attendant. Working nights.
Well, I'll go up to him and and buy a pack of cigarettes, and then start chatting with him.
Man's chat is a middle-aged man. Not very handsome, but not ugly, and you seem to be one of his few clients at night, so he openly chat with you.
Okay. And I guess we'll say, yeah, you seem kind of lonely. I'm a little lonely too. Do you want to maybe?
Uh, y- uh, yeah, sure. I mean, but I can leave this. Well, I have the employee. Lounge if you want to.
Uh, just around the side if you want.
Sure. Let me just. You seem. Uh, yeah, if the bags have come down, because yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's it. And you just like, sure. I'll meet you there. I just need to, just close the store before, just for a few,
Sure. I'll just wait for him.
And he comes to you, pretty giddy, pretty excited, and how many
Oh,
days do you
man.
take?
I just take 2.
All right, you horrible person. Kidding. It's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Had a
he
good-
enjoyed it quite
Yeah,
nicely.
you had
I'm
a
sure.
good time.
Oh, he had a little bit of a blood rush there.
Yep.
Okay, come on. She'll walk him back to the store and say, "Yeah, it was nice to meet you. It was fun."
Yeah. You too.
And head back to
You
the.
remind them.
Sure.
Oh, sure. I'll give you his number.
Okay. What's his name?
Alec.
Alec. Okay.
No, Alex, actually, because Alec is not very French.
Okay. Alexandre. Okay.
Yes.
So.
It is I, Alexander.
Okay. I'll introduce
Russian
myself
too.
as Celine, and I'll take his number. So yeah, I have a potential contact.
All potential heard, if you want to.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'll still feel a little strange about this, thinking like every time I feed now, I think of what Ivan says to me or told me, and it makes me feel really awkward and feel bad.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe he's on to something. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this,
Mm.
but still have to eat. So I'll go back and once my sheets are dry, I'll say goodnight to the mom.
She smiles at you and say good night. She has quite a bit on laundry to dry. But you managed to clean your sheets.
Okay.
They're
Well, the
nice
next
and
thing,
white.
I'll stop back on the vineyard on the way back to drop that all off. But then I want to go back to Crancy Tower.
Huh. All right.
I'm going to go to those 2 guards that I spoke with. I assume they're still there. But
Yeah, they seem to
Yeah.
recognize you and. Just a moment, ma'am. And
no,
I-
I actually came to ask you a question.
oh, sure.
So I know it's in the middle of the night right now. This is really the only time I could come by. Who would I talk to about speaking to Ivan Crancy? Or excuse me, Vice.
You already asked that. He's a busy man.
Sure, but I'm sure there's probably an official channel somewhere. This is not exactly an official channel.
You can try to call his legal department, his lawyer's firm, to try to have a meeting with Mr. Clancy. That's the best I can offer you.
Okay, well that's a start. See, that helps me. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me that.
No worries, but we don't even met him. He's a big man
Sure.
of the tower, so you know.
Obviously, he has a tower named after him. Anybody who has that is probably somebody important.
Yep.
Anyway, you two have a good night. Thank you.
No problem, man. Just, well, guess we'll see you around.
Yep, I hope so. So I guess if this is a 1-800 number, she's gonna get in her her car and try to call.
It's you hear a nice automated female voice saying that the firm is closed and to call back at working hours.
I see. Okay, this makes it.
The pain of
Is
being a vampire when you need clothes to buy, it's well, all the stores are closed. We need
Does
to
it
contact
say in the recording when the hours?
from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay,
7
so it's
p.m. Sorry.
okay. Well, I guess if I can rise at 6:30, that would be perfect. But maybe I'm not that lucky. I need to find ways to stay awake. Crud.
No, right?
Um.
It's almost like you know someone who can do that.
Yeah, I've kind of roped in Colette with enough things right now. Uh, and she's gonna ask what the problem is. Yeah, I can't. I can't call it Colette this time. Um,
You need a
I guess
ghoul
the only
girl.
the what?
You need a ghoul girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
You go, girl.
You're ghoul.
I understood what you were referencing, so it makes sense to me. But in any case, I guess I'll stay awake.
Oh boy. Um, as isn't here. Then Joshua.
I'm here.
Okay.
Just got back from sorting out the dog.
There you go.
All right. But Joshua first. Um,
Okay.
after 2 hours, like Nassim is getting more and more impatient. Look, can I? Can you just give me that bag and leave me alone?
Yeah, Joshua's like leaning his head back and just like sighing. Give me one moment, and Joshua will do one more thing on the computer before handing it back. And that will be to install an antivirus, to get it running, and to bypass whatever workplace monitoring software is on this device, so that he can freely use it as he wishes.
Ooh, do you mean an intelligence computer role with your specialty?
Yeah.
Yep. No problem.
So
You'll
there we
know
go.
where to go with those softwares.
So I'll go ahead and pass it back and go, just let that run for like the next 3 hours and it should run a little bit better.
Do you mean a manipulation subterfuge role?
Manipulation and subterfuge. 0.
Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to bed. Or she's probably
Yeah,
really...
get some sleep. I need to get some too.
Yeah.
Ah, dang, what a bust. So Joshua's going to, of course, take out his frustration in hunting with his new feeding ground.
Ooh.
Yeah. But can I get a willpower point for conspirator by adding an unnecessary layer of complexity to just searching for things?
Yep, you can.
All right. There we go. I'm gonna get back my willpower, I swear. But I am going to go hunt, and I'm just going to lurk around my feeding ground and find people in the middle of the night, set up an ambush. That is my goal.
Alright, so dexterity stealth minus... How many deaths do you have?
1.
-2.
Okay. I thought it was normally -2 for being out in the Barrens.
Yep, but there is actually some people are dying, some are sick, and there's some bit
Right,
of
and I am
chaos.
at least aware of them being sick.
Yeah, but this is a feeding ground, so you know.
I
Wait,
could
what
just
the-
take additional time onto it and
You could.
try to help myself out. What time is it at night right now?
It would be about 1... No, 2 a.m.
Alright. So I could probably spend the next 3 hours and get home in time, I think?
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah? How much of a bonus is it per hour? I'd have to fetch my book real quick.
Going to additional hour, it's a +2, so per hour it's +6, so
So I'd be at
sorry,
+4.
yeah, +4 in total. Can
Okay.
definitely do it.
Right, this should definitely help. There is someone in the middle of the night.
Yep. Managed to creep almost right to a naked like onto someone and just feed them.
There we go.
This is not a pleasant experience for them, but they'll survive it, probably.
Hey,
Maybe.
at least you get to keep your wallets. Just whisper that gently into their ear.
You're an asshole.
I know, I'm so nice. I'm everyone's friend. But I will go ahead and take 2 vitae out of this one person.
Alright.
And after that, it is time to go ahead and head home and avoid the sun. Unless there's any time left to continue trying to do my investigation. Probably not.
No, probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Lucian, as you're here.
Okay. Well, after Lucian got his little homeless snack, he will go back to his haven and do some research, looking up well, man and young woman vanished, that sort of stuff.
Alright, you can do me wits occult -1 because the internet is full of this bullshit. -2, yeah, because
Wits occult, you say?
yeah, wits occult.
Fine, I can spend that inspired condition.
Sure.
And I'll spend a willpower as well.
Alright. I inspired is an exceptional success on 3, right? Let's see. Yep, that's right. Go ahead.
Right, remind me again what inspired does.
Any exceptional success level requires only 3 successes and give you a point of willpower.
Okay.
They give you bits for resolving the condition, also. There is a lot
Not
of
really.
urban legend of people vanishing from cloaking technology to aliens, because, and also ghost people just going around, vanishing, or government agents seemingly disappearing out of nowhere. Appearing and disappearing out of nowhere. But nothing really substantial.
Intriguing.
Could be a number of things, really. I mean, now that you know that vampires exist, maybe aliens do, maybe ghosts do, maybe everything does.
Maybe the spider people do.
Maybe the lizard people do.
Crab people.
Maybe.
No, that's just insane.
I mean, you don't have to deal with lizard people. That's in England.
Yeah, that's the royal family.
That's what it wants you to think. They're everywhere.
Wait, are you talking about V for Vendetta? Wait, no, not V for Vendetta. V, the series. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
No, I've never. I don't know
Nobody's
what
gonna
you're talking
blow up
about.
the parliament.
So yeah, there's no real easy
I
explanation.
will also, before I retire for the day, I will look at my Lord Henry's major domo.
Sorry, what?
Major domo, basically.
No.
Man
I didn't.
servant, basically.
I know what a major domo is. I didn't hear the beginning of your sentence.
Yeah, Lord Henry, the guy I'm going to be working for.
Yes. What about him?
Yeah, what was that?
What about him? I didn't hear the sentence you said. Just
That's
Landry.
I'm gonna look it up on my phone. See if there's got any messages.
Uh, yep. Yeah, not right now. No.
Alrighty then, Lucian will head to bed then.
All right. I'm really getting tired and sick. Sorry, not tired of you. Just having up like
Oh,
Oh.
since 7, and I couldn't sleep because I spell you the details. It's way better right now, but I'm really getting
need to wrap it up.
yeah.
Okay.
This is pretty good, though. We're ready to go into the next day and see what happens then.
Yeah. Um, I'll give everyone 2 bits.
Yay!
Yay!
Instead of 1 because you know.
Can I successfully take the or have I met the aspiration of meet with the prince, discuss Dr. Lawrence, request
sure
permission, etc., etc. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Then in that case, I now have 2 XP with that extra beat, and I would like to raise my humanity from 7 to.
Ooh.
Ooh, you certainly can do that.
Trying to one up me, huh? I'll kill
Yeah.
you.
I got a couple aspirations. I've definitely gained a place to feed with this, I think.
Indeed.
So I can go ahead and wipe that out. Investigate the clinic, hunters, I called them, but they're probably not.
Now you begin to scratch the surface of it, but
Okay, so I've not made
Alright.
progress on that, but I will go ahead and take the other beats for now. And of course, I'll fill those obsession beats soon.
Okay, I've got 2, possibly. Look
Yeah.
into a possible mystery and find something potentially occult.
that you did.
E.
Oh,
Can
one point of matter. How many checks did I manage to get on the computer thing before we ended up moving into the other action last time? Because we never got back to it tonight because things happened and changed.
I think
think-
you needed 6 more. You are
Or
14.
I did 6 total after 4 checks.
Oh, you mean for the you need 14 more, yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and just keep down at
You
6
need
out of 20 then.
20 success and you were at 6.
Okay. I think last
Yeah.
time we had said that it was interrupted and we were going to figure that out.
Yes it was.
Mhm.
But I'll basically let you keep the 6 because it's going to be a long time maybe if you're invested in something else. So
Right, I got to do multiple extended rolls.
as soon as you have
for sure.
as soon as you have a bit of time, this 6 will come in.
Okay, cool. Sounds good then.
Yeah, what was the second one as?
Yep.
What was the second aspiration you wanted to?
Find something potentially occult.
Yep. That's one. And the other?
The first one was look into a mystery.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah. But well, it's an occult mystery, so yeah, it works. I'll need to stop the music. It's getting
It's getting too spooky.
it's too spooky.
It's getting spoopy in here.
It's spoopy. Ivan.
Pretty sure I got nothing.
I don't know. Let me check.
I spent no time with Celine. I haven't learned the thing I'm trying to learn. And who knows about the first one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not just some time with Celine either. It's
Well, as I'm saying, though, I haven't spent any time with her, let alone that one specific time that I've been angling for.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't. Well, you didn't ask the prince for, the second one.
I don't know that the prince knows that. And if the prince does know that, then...
You could have asked about
Yeah,
Daniel.
in front of everybody? No.
Oh, you could have asked to talk with...
There's a reason I haven't gone to anybody I do trust with that, because I'm trying to keep it to myself and nobody else knows about it.
You know
Well,
that
Secret
thing? That thing I
secrets.
sent you?
to be fair, Daniel knows what you've been looking into.
I don't... Who is that?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe. Why would he know that?
Because he was the one handing you out documents.
He doesn't know what
You
he was
are able to
handing
probably
me.
get our secret. Yes, he did.
I had to go for days into that shit. He doesn't know exactly
Yeah.
what I'm looking for. He just knows which books I gave.
I
If
could
anybody
probably
tried to
guess.
backtrack this, they would take him and ask him what I was looking at, and then they'd
To
have to
make
figure
it-
it out from there.
Is to make it Google. He probably already knows, for all you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
yes,
far as
they
I
do.
know, he knows nothing.
I'm gonna track down some dinner. So it was great playing. Thanks for
I'm gonna-
hosting, and
Ready?
hope you feel
Alright.
better. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, rest up, feel better. Catch you later.
Good
Thanks.
night.
Night.